Hey, what's up everybody? This is Muth24, and this is an announcement for a new project that I'm going to be working on with my Gundams. This is going to take place over the course of the next year, probably. I mean, I'd like to get them done before December 2014, but I'm not really going to push myself to run through this too fast. It's just going to be kind of, as I feel like doing another one, I'll add it to the lineup. As you can see here, I have the high-grade Unicorn Gundam, and this is Unicorn mode. This is the special edition that comes with the display base head, and I was really fine with getting the standard Unicorn mode high-grade, but I happened to come across this one at Youmacon, and I was like, you know, this would be a really cool addition to have to my Gundam lineup. You know, get the free display base there, which I'll probably actually use for the master grade, not so much the high-grade. But it's cool to have that little added bonus there. But the high grade itself, I saw a while back, just to preface this, a while back I saw a lineup that someone did of high grade age kits painted up as Avengers members. And while I thought it was a really cool idea, I didn't really feel like the age kits they were using really fit the characters they were trying to embody. I felt like it was mostly, oh, well, this is the big new series that's out, let me see what I can make out of these figures, which is fine and all. It's, you know, it's very creative, and it more or less inspired me to try and make my own. So I am going to be making an Avengers lineup with high-grade Gundam kits because it's the most cost-effective. Master grades would just be too darn expensive between the paint and the models themselves. But I'm going to do them all in the high-grade form. Well, I guess all but one might be... Well, all of them will be high grades except for maybe one. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. And that depends on when its high grade counterpart gets released. So anyways, this is the Unicorn Gundam, as I've said about 3 or 4 times now. This is going to be Iron Man. And the main reason I did that was because the faceplate and all that looks like Iron Man. I do plan to put little circles of light in his hands there. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to put the arc reactor on there yet. I may just, you know, paint that on, or maybe I'll find some sort of like a reflective jewel type material to stick on there. But this one will be pretty much a straight paint job. It won't be a whole lot of modification to it. There are other kits that will have more significant modification to them. But just as one to start off with, this is going to be a pretty straight and forward paint job. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is paint the entire thing in silver first, and then use some clear red to paint over, you know, the parts that are actually red. I may use just gold paint instead for the, you know, the face and other bits that need to be gold. So that might be straight gold, but the other ones I think I'm going to do silver first and then the transparent red to go over top of that. But taking a quick look around the side of the box, I will do an unboxing here of this. It's a little bit thicker than some high-grade boxes. And I think mainly that's just because you have the display base head in there. Some shots on the bottom there, same thing on the front, or same thing on the side as you have on the front, just scaled down. Popping the top off of the box. The first tree with the beam sabers, which are kind of hard to see against my red wall there, but you got a bunch of gray parts, blue for the feet, the backpack, and we're going to have some gray for the bazooka, the inside of the backpack there, all the poly caps and whatnot, and then on the other side we have the shield, the leg armor, the chest, the skirt armor, the thighs there. Then we're going to have the sides of the legs here, the shoulders, the arms, the wrists, same thing on the other side. And then on this final one, you have all the pieces for the display base, which is the orange, you know, eyes and whatnot inside of there that will be sort of transparent. You've got the neck and chest part, the head, the unicorn horn, the faceplate, and so on. There's just a single sheet describing how to build the display base head, whereas the instructions for the actual model kit are a full fold-out instruction booklet like you would normally have, and that does just fold out to 3 sheets of instructions and 1 sheet of what parts are on what tree. And then on the back you have paint color guide, some cool action shots there, and just showing the unicorn all, I don't know, impressive as it is. So the other kits that I'm going to be doing for this Avengers lineup, because I imagine some of you are probably curious about that. For Captain America, I wanted to find something with a round shield, but I ended up just settling for the RX-78 too, because it's a granddaddy Gundam, it's a classic, and I felt like that would be a nice sort of comparison to Captain America. You know, he's the old, hardened soldier, he's all about loyalty and doing things the old-fashioned way and having the sense of justice about him that's more grounded than some other heroes might be. But I felt like that was a good relation there with the RX-78 representing Captain America. And I'll paint the shield up those colors. That will, again, be very much a straight paint job. It's a straight shot as far as that, you know, how the paint goes on the model kit is concerned. There won't be much modification. Also, these colors and these patterns are going to be based off of the movieverse versions of Cap and Iron Man and Hulk and so on and so forth. As for Hulk, again, another pretty straightforward paint job will be on the Age 1 Titus. That's the Gundam I'm going to use for him, mainly because it's the only one that I can think of that really has some sort of like muscle definition to him. You know, the upper body has those huge bulky shoulders and arms. I think that works really well. As for Thor, that's the only one that might be a non-grade. I'm not sure yet. I want to do the Wing Zero, the anime version, not the Endless Waltz version, because I feel like those little ring pieces on his shoulders are decently close to the like circular bits that Thor has running down his chest armor, and that the wings being able to fold outward would look decent as a cape. I considered the Wing Gundam briefly, but it wasn't as big or as, I felt, elegant looking, if that's the right word for it, as the Wing Zero was. So I'll either do the non-grade, or maybe I'll just wait until the high grade of the Wing Zero comes out, because I have a feeling it's coming out decently soon, simply because we got the Wing Gundam and we got a variant of it for that Gundam Build Fighters series. So hopefully Wing Zero will be out by the end of the year. I'm not sure if it will be, but, you know, it's something to look forward to that I think has a decent shot of being here pretty soon. As far as Hawkeye and Black Widow are concerned, Hawkeye is going to be the GM Sniper 2 high grade. There's not really any Gundams that I can think of that have a bow, and I decided to use a sniper rifle instead because, you know, it's still a sniper type support character, if you will. And he has that little visor thing on his head that I think would work well enough for the sunglasses that Hawkeye uses in the movie. So that's going to be Hawkeye, and then as far as Black Widow goes, she's going to need the most modification. I am going to use the Noble Gundam, probably the Berserker Mode one, and I'm going to obviously remove the bow from the chest, because that doesn't really make sense with the Gundam design. But as far as the paint on that one goes, it'll be pretty easy because it'll be mostly black. So that will be the one that will probably require the most modification, though. So that's the outlook on all these characters as far as their Gundam counterparts go. And like I said, I'm just going to kind of do it as I go. I'll do an unboxing video for each of the high grades, so you can see the contents of those. And the actual review of the kit won't be so much a review as just a showing off of the custom paint job that I did for it. So I do apologize in advance if anyone was hoping for reviews in the more typical, traditional style for any of these kits. I can recommend other people to go view their reviews of them, but these will all be reviewed as not reviewed, but shown off as their painted forms. But yeah, anyways, I'm excited to get started on the Iron Man Unicorn, and that's pretty much it for this little announcement video, and with that, I will see you guys next time.